Hiya, coming in and get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for your subscribes and your likes and your comments. I do appreciate everyone. It seems like the channel's gone a bit quiet, but it's okay. Hopefully this message will reach whoever it needs to reach. All my little music things falling down. I was just looking at my picture of my little grandma this morning. My great grandma, because she would call Little Grandma Piano, and that's why I have a little piano here, because it just reminds me of her. I've got a good memory of her. And my nana. I was talking about it with my daughter yesterday. Excuse me. Like my nana's house, like it wasn't like all clean or out like that, and but it was so cozy, and you felt so at home, and you felt so relaxed. But my grandma's house, my dad's mum, you didn't feel comfortable. You were scared of saying the wrong thing, dropping a crumb. It was just like complete opposite. I was so welcomed at my nana's, but not at my grandma's. But my great grandma, she loved me, my great grandma, and I've always remembered that. But I'm going to start with the archetypes deck, just to kind of find out who this reading's about. And I've also bought another one, which is, I wrote this myself, and it's just, professions. So we can kind of narrow it down. But this deck was calling me. So there must be a message in here. And the birds this morning, the seagulls were going mad. And this morning Sheba chased the cat. Luckily it was on the fence, 6-foot fence. So, but she used to live with a cat. So I can't understand it. But I'm going to get into this and see what comes out. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest goods, we call upon you to protect our chakra from the root to the crown. Call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what it is they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. Well, we've got a lover here. The great passion, devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Ooh, is it going to be a love reading? I like love readings. Not everybody does, but I do. I like hearing good, happy stories, happy endings. A networker here enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Could be a networker. Could love networking. I just watched his vlog this morning, and I've never seen it before, but it was just, I watched it because they were going around Scarborough. Oh, look, romantic charm and potential for power. Oh, a prince. I had a dog called Prince. I've actually got him tattooed on my leg, a little foot paw print with Prince on. He got hit by a train. Bless him. And the alchemist. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Yeah. Golden wisdom. I've been hearing about my grandson. He gets a bit singled out at the school. He's in a Catholic school, and they don't like him. And I said, it's because he's a golden child. He's like so clever. Like he ends up teaching them. They said, he even admitted it, that he's so bright and he's so intelligent. Like he's just like this walking little encyclopedia. But he kind of gets singled out by these teachers, and not nice teachers at all. I said, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to tell them all. And he was laughing. I said, watch it. I said, watch me come down there. And I told him, oh, look, like attributes, somebody honest. I made this myself. So we've got something honest. So something about honesty here. I eventually did get round to making them out, and I'd drawn a picture, but what picture can you draw for honest? It's just as it is, isn't it? Honest. Oh, and a victim. Honest victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimised or victimising others. I think I shared something yesterday as well about speaking up. Someone might need to tell the truth here. An honest victim. There's a reason. Oh, we've got priest at the bottom. Oh gosh. Yeah, somebody could have been abused by a priest. You know what I mean? There's so many that do. You know, how do they get themselves into that position of power? And oh, it could have been, you know, because we've got a mentor, teacher, fool, and a martyr here, destroyer, spirit. Yes, these people in positions of power, especially like priests and that, you were always hearing about it. They're not all the same. Just like all religious fanatics, you know, people who believe in, you know, whichever religion they follow, they're not all fanatical, but you get some that are. You know, they just go above and beyond, and it's like, you know, you slave. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine and complete trust. But the shadow attribute is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. So somebody could have been, a victim and a slave. Honest victim, slave. Ooh, sounds like mine. Child, yeah. I really feel it could have been as a child. Friendship with animals, communication with nature, spirits. And thief, it says, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So, yeah, somebody probably stole somebody's childhood here, made them a victim. And you need to be honest and trust in the divine, you know, complete trust, you know, that the divine has your back. You just got to see it, you know, because a lot of childhood wounding is from abuse. And it could be, you know, a slave, when you hear of slave, you know, oh, when I remember that movie, what is it, 10 Years a Slave or something like that? And she escapes. But it's happened, you know, it's still going on, modern day slavery. I just seen monk and nun. Oh, spirit. Oh, gosh. A thief. Yeah, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So someone might have even stolen money from you, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you like. So, oh, spirit. And I just seen father. We've got a father here. So, not everyone had a brilliant dad. Mine was never there. Kind of a little bit throughout my childhood. You know, at one point I had two dads living in the same house, and I had to call my real dad by his first name, and I had to call my stepdad Dad. It's so fucking confusing. Two dads and not one of them were a dad. I was the dad. I was the one. I used to make my real dad roll-ups. He used to sit there making loads of roll-ups just so I could have some myself. Angel here. Angel. Helping those in need with no expectation of return. So I'm getting this is like, you know, the collective of an honest victim. Slave, you're an angel. Somebody stole something from you. Could have been a child. I'm telling you. Child wounded. Somebody stole something. It says awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Yeah, look, healer. We've got healer people popping out. Somebody's been through this, and now they want to help others who are going through it too. Yeah, look, hero. You can be a hero in somebody's life. Excuse me. An hero for others, you know, others that are in childhood wounding. You can do it. Because if you've been through it, And then you go on to help others get through it as well. You know, it is like an hero. A networker, right at the beginning. Enhances unity through sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So this could be making things aware, you know, like childhood wounding awareness of it, you know, because to stop the next generation as well. You know, we want to get rid of it. We want it to be abolished. And it's sad because it usually, I'm getting like a ringing in my ear. It's sad because it's usually in families. It's usually in families. Some of these are in reverse, but I didn't know. But whatever it is meant to be is meant to be. Heavenly Spirit, heavenly angels, anything else here. A liberator, yeah. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So yeah, this is about letting these thought patterns go, you know, and releasing them, because when you have been a child wounded, when you have been a victim or a slave, or, you know, you'd lost out on your childhood because of your caregivers or whoever was around you at the time, it's hard to get to live like a normal kind of life, you know, and let go of them, that guilt and the shame that doesn't belong to you because it wasn't you. You know, it's what somebody did. This is a liberator, somebody who's going to live. This is somebody who's good. I feel this reading here is for someone who's been through it as a child, suffered. Yeah. Now it's shedding light on wealth that can never be stolen. Yeah, it's like they might have done something to the body, yeah, and even the mind, it does affect us. But it's like, yeah, but you can't touch a spirit. It's the spirit within you that needs to heal. You know, the body heals. You know, it does. But this is somebody who's a liberator, somebody who's going to liberate, healer. I'm telling you, somebody's a healer here. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. I really feel this is for someone who's been through it and now they want to help others go through it as well. You know, come through the other end. Have hope. Be that hope. Be that hope in other people's life. Came out, hero. You're a hero. This is going to, there's someone who is an hero. I really feel it. You've been through it and now you're going to help others through it. You know, you're going to liberate people. It's like you're an earth angel. I feel it. Earth angel energy. We could have been working in a coffee shop at some point in your life. I don't know. Take that as it resonates. But I think I'm a bit of a barista. Yeah, a waiter. Could have been a waiter, barista. There's nothing wrong with them kind of jobs. That, you know, we're all serving the public. Nanny could be, you know, looking after children. But I just thought, yeah, do something a bit different. But it's a very, very clear message here. A guru. Can't make it up. Guru. So somebody who's a guru. I really feel that what somebody's been through is going to turn it around. Use what you've actually experienced to be able to guide and help others. Yeah, it could be a manager of your own, you know, your own company, a carer. Yeah, I really feel like something like this is a manager, carer, guru. It's all like the same thing. You know, you could be your own boss. Could be your own boss. Judge. Yeah, judge. Ooh. Spirit. Yeah, I feel judged because, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, you could end up being a judge. You know, you could imagine being a judge and having to send away paedophiles and that. You wouldn't want to be lenient, would you? Do you know what I mean? Especially if you've been through it yourself. But I really feel, you know, these are different roles that you could be playing, but a manager, judge, guru and carer. I feel that someone's got a role to play here. We've got the world at the bottom here. And a Queen of Cups, a very loving, caring, kind energy, very, you know, emotionally well balanced. Look at them little white doggies. Oh, you could have some little dogs, I don't know. But this is Ace of Wands. You know, I really feel it's like, I don't know. I get, you know, setting a flame, a fire. It's like, it's you with this. It's like all aces are always like the start of something, you know, usually something, you know, and a wand is it's a doing thing, something doing something, you know, action, fire, passion, you know, something you might have a passion about here. I just seen Five of Swords, so you know, it's using that what's happened to you to become, you know, and using it in a good way, turning it around, turning it into a positive. We have to be the alchemist, the high priestess, spirit come through. This is someone whose intuition is very strong. You could have psychic abilities, spiritual insight. I believe it because with the healer here, the guru, liberator, angel, networker, from this to this, you see? And I'm just saying, honest hero. Yeah, I feel like you could be a hero for other people who've been through it. It's like you are the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I just heard. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. A Knight of Cups is something you're doing, something passionate that you're passionate about, going forth here in love. You know, it's doing something you love. It's a pursuing energy. It's going for it. This is going for something that you love, doing something you love. Like it's, you know, when you do a job that you love doing, you're getting paid for doing something you love. This is somebody's passion. To be their own manager, to be a guru, to be to care, to be a hero, a healer, a liberator, a judge, yeah, a just judge. You take it as it resonates. You know, there's a lot of, it even says in the Bible, we have been given authority to judge. And when you have an authority to judge, that means you are like in the High Priestess. The High Priestess is like the manager. Oh, I got King of Cups in reverse. Oh, so this gives me a male energy, but take it as it resonates. It was very emotionally unstable. This could have been the person that did this to you. Somebody who was very emotionally unstable. Yeah, they could have been stalking you with a Page of Swords here. You know, yeah, I don't feel like this is your energy. I mean, this could be, you know, somebody who does need healing. The King of Cups in reverse needs healing. It's like they can't. This is the kind of people that you're going to help, you know, someone who's, but then again, this could be the kind of person who does stuff like this, who hurts people. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. You get a King of Cups in reverse is somebody unhealed, not healed at all. I mean, it could be orangey, but I really don't feel like that. I feel like this is someone who's healed. Or maybe you will. You know, and then go on to use it to help others. Yeah, a Page of Wands. I really feel like this is, you know, and we've got these, what they're called, these red the carnelian birds, whatever. Like your ancestors here. It's like your ancestors have got your back and your front. This is a new endeavour. This is setting out and doing something new. Yeah, I feel like it could be a course, going on a course. Yeah, something that'll make you financially stable here. The Nine of Pentacles, doing something that's going to put you in and the King of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. It's a good business. The King of Pentacles is a businessman. You could actually have an all business in this, and being a guru. But this is somebody unhealed here. The King of Cups in reverse is somebody unhealed. I really feel like it's like turning pain into power and then going on to help others. What was that? And it flipped out in reverse. It's like the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's like you're no longer blind to the truth. It's like, it's like taking the blindfold off. That's what Two of Swords in reverse is, taking the blindfold off. Making that decision with the Three of Wands here. Or maybe you've already made this decision. Took the blindfolds off already. Decided what it is that you want to do. And it's like, your guides, your ancestors have your back and your front. Yeah, this is a new beginning with the Fool. This is taking this leap of faith, because the Fool just starts something without even seeing it jumps without even knowing what's there. Yeah, I feel transformation as well with the Butterfly here. And the way he's juggling all the zodiacs, it could be, something astrology, astronomy. Yeah, this is a new start for someone. Someone going down a new path, a new career path even, to be a healer, to be a guru, to be your own manager. It's like some people are born to lead and some people are just born to follow. Yeah, it's like going through it. There's a stag blocking the way here, a white stag, and it's blocking the way of where this person is going to be walking. So there's an obstacle to cross. But I don't think it'll be hard for that stag to move. It's just stood in the sun. Maybe when the sun moves to a different position, the stag will move to be more in the sun, because it's like it's stood in the sun, and it's a white stag, which is very rare. So I'm getting that, like rare, one of a kind. It's just an obstacle that will move with the cycle, the sun. Six of Swords is leaving to calmer waters. Maybe you might have moved, or you've got out of that situation, or you will. I feel like this obstacle will be moved out of the way. You took the blindfold off. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, anything else? King of Swords, telling the truth. The King of Swords is very, like cutthroat. Could be the law. This could be an obstacle about the obstacle could be telling the truth, being open and honest about something. I also watched this other reel as well, and it was this guy. It was just a reel, and I think there's a reason for everything, it's like Spirit prepares you before you do reading. This guy, he said, I just got a message saying, I just thought I'd let you know your mum's passed away. And he was like, well, I don't know how to feel about this. And he went on to say that him and his brother got abused by her partner, and she stuck by this partner. She knew what it was like. She defended that man, and her kids ran away, her kids left. So she kind of chose that man over her kids, and I totally could empathise with him, because that's what happened to me with my mum, Like my stepdad she did leave him for one night, went back to him the day after, but it once punched me so hard, in the back, that it winded me. Fully winded. I couldn't breathe. I was only like 9 or something like that. I was very young. And maybe 10, I don't know. But it punched me full whack in my back, yeah. And I stopped breathing. I couldn't breathe. And all because I forgot to turn the cooker on, to turn the eggs on, because he was getting out of his bath. And it was something so minor. And she did leave him for that one day. I remember him braying on her knees, like she was sat there, frightened, scared to death of him. The Ace of Cups here, self-love. Yeah, it's choosing yourself. It's like knowing that you deserve this. You deserve love. Just because somebody didn't give it to you doesn't mean to say you don't deserve it. Yeah, I remember him. He was braying on her knees, yeah, and she just sat there, tears rolling down her face. And I actually felt sorry for my mum that day. And she left. We all went to stay in this hotel called the Ritz. It was not the fucking Ritz. It was a right shithole. But we were all excited, yeah, because we were only little kids. And we were happy that it was on Manningham Lane. It was all right dive. It was just this one room, and we all stayed in this room. But we were so happy to get away from him. Yeah, because it was like controlling and like abusive and, violent, always smashing house up, smashing things, breaking things, throwing his weight around. And what's really sad is that my ex was very similar to him. I ended up with somebody that was really similar to my stepdad. And I think that's what happens to a lot of us, because we're not healed. We end up going for what's familiar, I think, rather than what serves us for our highest good. But yeah, the Empress, the Spirit, so the Ace of Cups and the Empress. This is healing, healed. The Empress is all for Queen's role in the world. The Empress is like a loving mother. It's like you changed it. It's like this is someone, or you could be a father, we'll take it as it resonates, but this is someone who didn't want their kids to suffer the way that they did. I swore down that I wouldn't let my kids go through what I went through, and I did do my best to protect them from, that abuse and things like that. But honestly, you can't turn the clocks back. You can't do anything. All you can do about is what you've got now. So I feel this is somebody who's really clued up, because when you've been through stuff like this, your senses are heightened, your intuition, everything, your discernment, it's heightened. But when you're in trauma as well, you attract them people towards you. It's like, I wish I'd never told my ex anything now. I told him everything about my life and he used it against me. You would think, right, that somebody would be like, oh no, how could you have gone through all that? And then go put you through exactly the same thing, even worse than what you went through, knowing full well what you went through. Sick, evil bastards. Now that this reading is for someone who's not done that. Do you know something? That came out in reverse. And this is like the Queen of Swords. This is you telling the truth. Something's not hidden anymore. Telling the truth about what happened. Telling the truth, having your voice. Speaking up. Don't be living in shame. The Queen of Swords will tell it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's usually, I hear stories. I watched another story yesterday as well about a woman, and she said it took her 25 years. That's what happens when we're children. We don't tell people. We're so afraid. And it's swept under the carpet. It's like, oh, shush, children are spoken to. You don't speak till spoken to. That kind of, yeah, look, Seven of Swords. It's like, yeah, someone did steal somebody's childhood from them here. Yeah, with the Four of Wands here, they stole it. They stole it. They stole somebody's childhood. Yeah, it was a heavy burden. The Ten of Wands, it's like your childhood was a burden. And not everybody is, so that's but not your reading. But this is for someone who is honest, someone who's outspoken, someone who will tell the truth about things, because until you do, you're not going to heal. You have to talk about it. You have to bring it out. It's not hidden anymore. Look how many people hid and covered up for Jimmy Savile. Yeah, we've got 10 of Cups here, family. It could, family. It could be your family. It usually is your own family, which is so sad. I'm just taking a sip of my coffee. It's so sad to think, that you can grow up in families where, it's just accepted as normal. And it's not normal, because there is children out there that have had beautiful childhoods. But I feel these people who've gone through it as kids go on to be the most loving, kind, caring people. Well, some of them go on to be narcissists. Some of them are like, this happened to me. And then they're angry at the whole fucking world. And they go around destroying everybody and everybody's lives and families and everything, That it's sad to think that somebody with a mental illness like that can go around and then cause other people to get mental illness, like PTSD and that, and, depression, and that. They cause that. They can give it to you. And then did they get done? No. It should be a law. But you telling the truth, yes. But standing up in your Queen of Swords energy and telling the truth, even if your voice shakes, tell the truth. It's not your fault. Whatever happened to you as a child, it's not your fault. You're a child. You're innocent. There's so much blame going on. Empress. See? She's coming out. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. Look, it's like this rainbow here. And two rainbows meeting. He's got this rainbow is over this person. I feel like it's like rainbows are like a sign, to know that what is it, that the earth's never going to flood again. Not that's what they say, but it's like, and they also say, oh, the pot of gold is at the end of a rainbow. I believe this, but you are the pot of gold and you are under the rainbow. This is a new beginning, taking this new beginning. Somebody making a decision. Things will be balanced out. Things being made fair. It's like taking your life back. Thinking, now I've suffered enough. I'm not going to suffer anymore. I'm going to do something now. You might go on a course to learn something, about therapy or healing or being a guru. I really feel like this is giving me that vibe in this reading. And the birds agree. Yeah, this is giving me that vibes. Yeah, was a past. This is something that happened in the past, in the childhood. But seeing the butterflies again, it's transformation. Yeah, I feel like somebody's got their own children here now, because she's got like the rabbit, which is fertility, represents fertility and transformation. It's like, yeah, transforming. You don't want it to pass it on to your kids. I have to pause it there because Sheba. I don't know why Spirit just drew me to this deck, and I've got another one as well that I'm gonna look at because I really feel it will help. Yeah, it's releasing old conditioning. It's time to release old conditioning and to step into the new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. Yeah, somebody probably needs to unload. They might not have told anybody before, and now maybe it's time to do it. Maybe it's time now to speak out. You might, I mean, I think, you might not want to speak out. You could write it down first, I mean, I know it's reliving trauma, but it's putting it into perspective, because what happened is real. It is real. You could have been like a slave. You could have been made to do everything. I know how that feels. I did. The amount of cooking, cleaning, washing, shopping, everything that I did to cover for a mother who didn't really love us. Hiding the fact that she was an alcoholic and doing most of the cleaning and that. Getting kept off school to do the cleaning and answer the door and say she's not in. I had such a big responsibility as a child, like now. Like it's almost like I'm relived my childhood to heal it, and I feel like I'm still on that healing journey. I can't say I'm 100%. I don't even know will ever be 100%. One day I might be able to turn around and say, I'm 100%. But I really do feel like I'm not ashamed anymore. It wasn't me. you know, it wasn't because of me. You know, if I had a daughter like me, and like as I, you know, was as a child, that, you know, like all my daughters, even though they're not all around me, I love them all. And I always will. We can't take that away from me. It's in my heart. I gave birth to them. Some of them in tragic ways. I just seen partnerships support them. It's not personal. Many times others project their own pain onto you. This situation is not personal, but rather an opportunity for compassion for yourself and the other person involved. Stop taking the blame by automatically thinking it's your fault. Have discernment of what you own, but also what isn't your problem. I really feel like it's something's not your fault. Somebody feels we've got a distorted view. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of our pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. So there could be a distorted view here of it, just changing perspective as well, you know, because if somebody's blaming themselves, it wanted to come out. Partnership support. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your endeavours. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. Yeah, I really feel that sometimes you might need to reach out and, you know, get a therapist. Yeah, it says taking the leap, courage. You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. So I really feel like it might be very uncomfortable to talk about things that did happen. Because I once was in this therapy. I've had quite a different ones, but the DBT was the one that worked for me. But I was getting this therapist. Don't get me wrong, she was lovely. She was so sweet, but I think she had never been through anything in her life, and she wanted a good. I can't say she wanted a good therapist. She was so understanding, and that, well, not, you know, maybe not empathic, because she couldn't know where I was coming from, but because she were obviously textbook. But like she went into, started talking about things that happened in the past, and I couldn't, because I was getting all the feelings and the smells and everything. It was like I was experiencing it all again, and I couldn't go there. And she stopped it, and she went, "No, I'm not going to do this," because she knew that she could even just tell that it was too traumatic for me to be dealing with that at that moment. It was so unprepared as well, you know. But that wasn't the kind of therapy that I needed. It wasn't reliving that trauma. That was not the way forward. You know, it was the wrong way. So sometimes you don't want to relive it. That might not be the way, but I feel like, you know, you have to do what's going to work for you. And I think being honest about what's going to work for you as well. Don't go into a therapy where it's going to make you relive your trauma and it's not going to work for you. It's just going to make you relive it again, and it's not. Sometimes it does help and sometimes it doesn't. Everybody's different. And it's also, you know, being catering to each individual's needs, that we are all different and we all need different ways of healing as well, you know. And I think you would need to know that if you're in that kind of, you know, healer, guru, energy, liberator. It's like, yes, you know, that we're not all the same. We all need different things. You can't, you know, I think a lot of therapists think that, you know, everybody has to be treated the same, and it's not. We're all different. We all have different needs. High vibrations, transformation here. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration that is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation. So now I feel somebody's ready now. Yeah, it's time to evolve. Somebody's ready. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated, is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So I feel like, yeah, somebody's going to be a leader here. Somebody's going to be in the forefront. I really feel like somebody is going to realise that everything that you went through was for a reason, is to, because you may help many. So you think, oh, well, I went through this and I suffered, yeah. But the reason I did that is, we chose it before we came here, is so that I can help many, many people. You might help hundreds, you might help thousands, So you think about it, well, all right then. So I went through that. So this can happen. It is changing that perspective. It says leadership forefront. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and the knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. This is someone who is coming out and realising, yeah, you know what it is? Yeah, I did change. I'm changing my perspective. I am not going to be a victim anymore. I am not what happened to me. And what happened to me is what happened for a reason, so that I can be an healer, so I can be a guru. So you could be the boss of your own company, which is healing others. So know that it was not, what you went through wasn't in vain. It was just like you were learning something, experiencing something. And even though it wasn't very nice, traumatic, yeah, we've got patience here. Have a little patience. Yeah, I think somebody has been patient, and I feel somebody is here on this learning journey. Maybe something that you've dreamed about here, or you might be getting messages in your dreams. Yeah, when you see that what everything you've been through in your life was preparing you for this role. Now, a liberator, earth angel energy. It's like, how could anybody hurt an earth angel? But they do. And it's like coming out of the victimhood and realising that you went through this, letting go. And what's this one? Letting go, and letting go of the victim consciousness. Yes, spirit, come through. It's letting go of this victim consciousness. You are not a victim. You are a victor. You went through this, so you can help others to go through it too. Because the best way to do something is to experience it yourself. These textbooks, they don't know how to. They can think they're helping, but really they're not. They can do more damage than like that therapist that I met. She was called Ruth as well, and but she did more damage because she had no experience. What like this person, who this reading is, you've been through it, so you've got direct experience, and you can go on to teach others of what you've learned. It says this situation has served its purpose. You are being challenged to change your point of view and recognise that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity for you, which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction you have always dreamed of. Saying goodbye is never easy and can make you feel like you are a failure. You must not allow yourself to be persuaded by other people or your own doubts to keep holding on. Focus on opening your heart to a new opportunity. Leave the baggage of past mistakes behind you. It is important that during the letting go process, you are gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to have alone time. Write, meditate, paint, sing, dance. Do whatever you can to heal and let go of the pain that is holding you back. Recognize that your spirit is beckoning you to grow. Action. When you feel stuck in a point of view, you can ask yourself, is this my belief or someone else's? How does it serve me? Am I willing to let go of my fears and unfounded limitations? Say, divine healing intelligence, please assist me to let go of this situation. And then say whatever it is. Habit, say whatever it is. If it's an habit or a person, say their name. With ease and grace. Say it with ease and grace. Whatever situation it is, whatever it is you need healing with. Inspire me to move forward with freedom, lightness, and a feeling of completion. Bring into my reality new and empowering experiences, people, and opportunities. thank you. Repeat the word clear several times. So I feel this is letting go of the victim consciousness here, because they both came out together. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying, life is unfair, bad thing always happened to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me, I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power. Nourishing your victim aspect and ascertaining your place in the victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you to hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. Honest victim. It says the victim archetype prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Action. Visualize your inner victim. Ask to be aware when you are acting like a victim. Then ask your inner victim to show you how you could behave in a more empowered way. How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered? On a daily basis, ask yourself, am I acting from an empowered, victorious perspective or a victim perspective? And that's what you need to ask yourself, Spirit says. And I'm going to put an Archangel Michael just for that. I feel like I need to, because he's so enlightening and uplifting. It says, trust the guidance you are receiving. Yes. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. So trust in the divine, be a light to others. Yeah. This, honestly, I feel this is somebody who is a light to others, somebody who is, a liberator. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so others can learn from you. So somebody who maybe need to share their message, share what it is that they've learned, or, and be a light to others. I just opened it exactly like that again. Be a light to others. Double confirmation. Yes, be that light. Not coming out of the victim, letting go of victim consciousness and realizing, it says regain your focus. Trivial matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. I'm going to read it. There could be more in here. Michael, daily life is currently distracting you from your primary goals and life purpose, and I am here to remind you of why you are on Earth. If you feel confused as to your life purpose, ask me for signs and messages to help you remember it. This is your life purpose. You're a hero. You're a liberator. You're a guru. You're a manager. You're a judge. You're all the above. You're a carer. I feel like you could be a therapist or something like that. It is also necessary that you ground yourself and focus on the things that are most important to you at this time. Therefore, I have asked my brother, Archangel Metatron, to help you during this time. Metatron, I am here to assist you with getting back to your priorities as a soul and as a human incarnate. I am placing my symbol, the Metatron cube, on your forehead to provide intuitive insights into what really matters to you. You can focus on this as well. You can find it online, the Metatron cube. In case you might be confused and need to ground your understanding. Yeah, it's to provide intuitive insights into what really matters to you in case you might be confused and need to ground your understanding. So focusing on this, can help you. Ground you as well if you're feeling any kind of confusion. I can also share with you the gift of time shifting. If you feel there simply aren't enough hours to complete a project, Just ask me and I will slow down time for you as an individual. Late for an appointment, I can arrange for you to get somewhere faster than should be possible. I can also speed up time for you if you should need that. I am honoured to help you in any way so I can so you can concentrate on the bigger picture. So regaining your focus here, and focus, meditating and trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come, and know that you are on the path of growth. Thank you, Spirit. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Yes, somebody needs to be their authentic self. Be you. Because, authenticity is very high vibrational. And it's not following the crowd. It's being you, who you were born to be. The range of variation within human existence is a rainbow like none other. It would simply make no sense for me to present myself in a form that only some people can understand. And so, just like the rainbow of human expression, there is an array of Archangel Michael forms. It is a wonder and a joy for me to shift to a form that matches what your art can embrace. When we in the Archangel realm look at Earth, we are astounded at and in awe of how beautiful the full spectrum of humanity is. When we look at you, we see not just the incarnation you are in now, but all the incarnations that preceded it. We see all the people you have been in the past. We see the magical expression of your uniqueness in the now. And we see all the amazing people your continued life here on Earth would allow you to become. Every person on Earth is different from every other. Each of you has chosen to incarnate because you had something to offer that no one else possibly could. Stop judging yourself and instead see yourself through the eyes of someone who loves you dearly. Each and every one of you is needed in this moment, here and now, showing up as just exactly who you are. Don't let anyone or anything hold you back. Live your truth unapologetically. Be the real you and be that person right now. Then it says, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So yeah, it's about focusing on what it is. Keep your focus. And if you find yourself slipping back, bring yourself back. How often do you find yourself saying, I knew this was going to happen? Of course you did. The fact that it happened was because you knew it would. That's just the way the universe works. Whatever you focus your thoughts on, be it fears or hopes, is what you bring into your reality. Is that a spiritual truth? Yes, it is. Is turning your thoughts towards hope also easier said than done? Yes, it is. Your fears and worries have a tendency to obsess your mind. When faced with the reality of bad news, good news is shoved aside. That's when things can snowball into a flurry of negative thinking, resulting in you saying, oh no, I just knew this would happen. If you find yourself in a negative dialogue about your life, change the subject, regardless of who started the conversation. The key, though, is to not go down that rabbit hole in the first place. So if you're faced with something that worries you, immediately imagine the opposite happening. I have the ability to help you disconnect from fear and quiet your ego. When you're trying to use the power of your thoughts to your advantage, let me help. With some serious practice, you'll be expecting only the best in your life. Then you'll no longer be amazed when good things happen. So you can redirect your thoughts, you can change your perspective and you can change the way, the outcome, because we create it. But yeah, this is your reading and I'm going to leave it there. And it was very insightful. I like to take things as well from even my own readings, But you will know if this is your reading because it will resonate on that level. And this is someone who is going to rise above it and be a healer. I feel it. I know it. I just know. And this is you telling yourself that, yes, you can. You can do. This is what you were born to do. Don't let that past be negative. Turn it into something positive. You went through it, so you can help others go through it, get through it. That light. But yes, I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. And yes, I will be back soon. I love you all. Take care. God bless. See you soon.